In this video, we're going to talk about Spanish expressions using tener. These Spanish expressions are idiomatic, which means they don't translate directly, because we're going to be using the Spanish verb tener to mean to be instead of to have. Now, in order to use the tener in these expressions, we have to know how to conjugate it, right? And so when we conjugate it, it's in the yo form, it's tengo. In the tu form, it's tienes. In the el and ella form, it's tiene. In the nosotros and nosotras form, it is tenemos. And in the ellos and ellas form, it is tienen. So tener prisa means to be in a hurry. You might say, el director siempre tiene prisa. Tener sueño means to be sleepy. For example, mi hermanito tiene sueño. Tener hambre y tener sed mean to be hungry or to be thirsty. So if you were to say, I'm hungry, it is tengo hambre. And if you're saying we're thirsty, it's tenemos sed. So if you're in the desert and you want to say it's hot, you would use tener calor, means to be hot. And if it's down south in the South Pole where there's penguins, to say you're cold is tener frío, to be cold. So if you wanted to say they're cold or they're hot because they're in the desert, it would be tienen calor. And if they're on the South Pole and they're really cold, it's tienen frío. Okay, tener vergüenza means to be ashamed, right? To be ashamed. And to be successful is tener éxito, to be successful. So if you wanted to say he's embarrassed, it would be tiene vergüenza. And if you wanted to say he's successful, is tiene éxito. So tener cuidado means to be careful. A lot of times, though, we hear it as a command, in the command form, right? So if your mom looks out the window and sees you practicing a kick flip, she's going to say, ten cuidado. Right? Ten being the affirmative command, telling you, be careful, ten cuidado. So here's a few more tener phrases. We have tener razón, to be right. You might say, you're not right. Tú no tienes razón. And tener la culpa is to be guilty. Tener suerte is to be lucky. Tener ganas de is to feel like. A lot of times you'll hear like somebody talk about food like tengo ganas de comer enchiladas. I feel like eating enchiladas, right? Tener ganas de, tener celos, to be jealous, and tener confianza is to be confident. So before your test, your teacher might say ten confianza. So memorize these and all the rest of the tener phrases in this video, because proper use of these phrases helps increase your fluency in the Spanish language. Remember, if you have any questions or comments about this video, you can message me at srdenim on Twitter, or you can comment below.